Florida Governor Ron DeSantis had his new book come out yesterday, and it's been trashed by media critics all over the country. The New York Times actually said it looked like it had been written by one of those poorly performing artificial intelligence programs. But the big revelation to me is that Ron DeSantis, who on Monday, the day before his book came out, went down to the Reedy Creek district where Disney owns the district and gets to do whatever the hell they want, signed the law officially dissolving it. He put his cronies and donors in charge of that district. And the next day his book comes out where he reveals to the world, by the way, back in 2009, I actually got married at Disney World. The man who has launched this massive fight against the Disney Corporation, he himself got married at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Specifically, he got married at the Grand Floridian Hotel. He says, I didn't even know they had a wedding chapel, which if you've ever been to Disney World and ridden the monorail, yes, they have a massive wedding chapel that you clearly see from the monorail. But he said that his wife's family, they're big Disney enthusiasts, they're Disney adults. They loved going to Disney all the time. So when his fiance, now wife, said, let's do it at Disney, he said, I deferred to her. I wanted to be the good groom and give the bride whatever she wanted. But I did have one stipulation, he said. No Disney characters present at my wedding at all. I don't want to see wedding pictures with Mickey and Goofy and Donald Duck. None of those people are invited to my wedding. I want it to look like a traditional, normal wedding at Disney World. And of course, he does point out, I had no inkling that years later I would be squaring off against Disney in a political battle that would reverberate across the nation. Yeah, you might want to climb down off your pedestal there, pal, because it's not as, oh, you're such a big badass. Here's the thing. Disney doesn't really care that their district is being dissolved. As I explained last year when the thing first came up, it's actually going to save them a little bit of money. So they don't have to worry about that. Nothing is really going to change with Disney because they can't actually interfere with the operations. They might try to throw up a couple of headaches for them with infrastructure, things like that, but eventually they're going to get bored with it. And it's not going to be worth the fight. Disney has way more money than that little board that DeSantis put in place. They're not worried about any of it. They're so not worried about any of it, by the way, that Disney actually gave money to Ron DeSantis's inaugural committee this year, right? The one he had after the 2022 election, after he had already signed legislation dissolving their special district, which they then rewrote and he re-signed it. Like, they still gave him money. That's how not concerned they are about his little fight. Because they know at the end of the day that people like DeSantis still love Disney. They'll come down here and get married if they want to. Try to hide it from the public, I guess, until you finally make this big grand admission. I don't know the purpose of it. It sure as hell makes you look like a bit of a hypocrite. But Ron DeSantis himself was married at Disney World. The same company that he claims to be fighting so hard against that it's reverberating across the nation. Oh, it's reverberating all right. And the entire country gets to see what an angry little fascist you truly are. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for fresh content 7 days a week.